Hope you had a great weekend. We today are working through a game that I've had my eye on for a while. That being The Messenger. It's a shocker, indie platforming Metroidvania. Not like I adore those or anything. With a little bit of a twist that I won't give away until it happens. But, definitely some of the best music in the business. Let me just check the audio levels. They're not too bad. It's almost too loud. There we go. Train used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this, and magic scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? Wish we could just leave this place and go explore the world. Gather around, everyone. History lesson is about to begin. Another lecture. Guess it should at least show up this time. Alright, so we got the basics, just the arrow keys, jump, okay. We're the best. We can't be stopped. Don't ask me to do anything else besides this. Hi, Pirate. How's it going? PC audio went to shit? Hopefully not my audio. Is it sounding okay? The cloud step technique. Jump, attack something, jump again. That requires me to know how to attack something. Yours is fine? Alright. Ah, it's control. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so as long as you attack something, you get a second. Alright, so it's like bop, bop. Alright. How's the controller, or how's the keyboard? Because this doesn't allow me to use a controller, so I was worried about how the controller sound, or the keyboard sounded. It's almost good enough. So I feel like it's gonna be really loud. Can't hear it? Alright, perfect. Noise gate actually works out. Thank God. Alright. Look who's and grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Those are the eyes of a man who has not indeed done his reading. You can tell how much of a rebellious ninja he is by the slightly different color of his gi. I see that the importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you, but let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real, and should they... What an utterly convenient plot contrivance. This is all wrong. The Western hero is supposed to save us. Oh, well, that's some dead ninjas right there. Yeah, the soundtrack in this one's supposed to be one of the best in the biz. I'm not ready. That's not okay. Oh, I'm not ready. You're right. I'm coming. I'll turn around. Not so fast, big boy. Seen a speedrun of this, and it was crazy. I believe it. I know enough about it where I'm super excited to play it, but it ain't gonna be speedy. It's gonna be a little worse than that. Music's good enough where it doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, Summer Game's done quick. I've been watching that already most of the week. Or most of the 2 days it's been on. Prepare to die. Impossible. Could it be the Western hero? Oh. Seems luck is with you this day. Barmoth Azel. Yes, my king. Keep an eye on this world. Certainly, my king. He leaves. Okay, sure. Count your blessings, Ninja. My minions will make short work of you in the Autumn Hills. Can I have that bow? That'd be great. To be honest, I got here way too late, because you look like the most capable around here, and also the only one alive. I have a task of the utmost importance for you. Take the scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach the Glacial Peak summit where 3 sages will be waiting for you. Who are you, and why is the scroll important? You'll find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the Autumn Hills. Godspeed, messenger. Yeah, I don't really want to fight Mr. Angry Demon, personally. One second. I am going to change, like, one control, if I'm allowed to. Boo, boo, boo. Attacks, control, shuriken is that. I want attack to be Q. Because it's more convenient for me. And then Shuriken's probably going to be 1. And there might be 2. Alright, now that everyone knows how weird I hold my hands on the keyboard, let's go. Perfect. Alright, that feels a lot better for me. Perfect. Life is good. How was your weekend, man? I just couldn't get enough of Katana Zero, so I was like, what's another indie ninja game that has excellent soundtrack? And lo and behold, that's kind of a genre, almost. Might just be these 2 games, but you know. Can't miss that. Alright. This guy's real tough. Steam sales move till tomorrow? Yeah. So I was gonna look at, like, see if the Grim Dawn DLC or something was gonna be there. I jumped right into that like a ninja. I was looking at some other stuff, but I was like, I've had this one, on the docket for a while. Hi Soap, how's it going? 80 bucks you normally wouldn't? I know the feeling way too well. I was looking forward to like going through it with people today. Be like, what should I get? It'll be perfect. But instead, only waiting and only thinking about sales. Not nearly as fun as actually buying the stuff. I was looking for like the Grim Dawn DLC. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's just a save. Oh no, I can go through it. Alright. 15-20 buck copy of Skyrim. They released a new one yesterday. Like another Grim Dawn DLC. You'd want the complete edition, right? So, oh, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? That's a good point. Anyways, so I'm this mythic character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of a faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. That's way too much text for one dime. Just cosmetic DLC. Alright. Make sure you grab all these time shards you lying around. I can use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy. Climbing claws. So, have you ever... Wait, have you ever played Skyrim, so? Press against walls and airborne and stick to them. Alright, maybe. What else we got? Load of fixes and upgrades to art. Interesting. Crude plates give extra HP. Or Strike the Ninja, which means I can attack enemy projectiles. Ooh, no, I want that. I'm looking for style points mostly. Good. Climbing claws. Let us chat. Oh yeah, you can press against walls, climb at your leisure. The way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Gaiden invented them decades ago. Who's John Gaiden? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I need to get out of the way. Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time you'll come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into the action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade and something. Be on your way, kids these days. Now we're just gonna keep talking going. Of course, here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady. I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out in the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. Well, he picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you'd be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. What was the question? I had wondered if you had played Skyrim before, if you were just looking for like an advanced, like not advanced, like a complete edition or something. Because I've been looking for Grim Dawn DLC. I've been looking for a bunch of indie games like this. The DLC for this comes out in a couple weeks. Stuff like that. Alright, we've exhausted his dialogue somehow. Poor us. No worries. IRL happenings. Please don't touch the cabinet. I really want to, though. You wasted so much of your school career because of Bethesda, and you're 31. Are you mean? Alright, climbing claws. Yes, they do exactly what you think they would do. Apart from the VR one. Oh, right, yeah, the VR Skyrim would still be expensive because they'll sell it as, like, all new. Also, because VR is just expensive in general. Oh, thought we could filter through that. We could not. But we can reflect projectiles, so we got that going for us. These guys will shoot too. Okay. God, the music is so good. We drop down. We cannot. That's awkward. Seems like we almost need a double jump. I don't know if we can... Oh, no, we can make that. We can totally make that. If I didn't mess that up so much. Oh, right. You know, I just didn't realize I had 0 health. Oh, a new customer. Oh, no. Strictly speaking, you did die. Huh, but how? My name's Quarble. At your service, I'm the one you never would have met had you any skills. That's not very nice. You watched the former StarCraft 2 pro trying to transition to VR Skyrim. Didn't go well. Told him he shouldn't have stopped playing Grim Dawn with me. That's probably a good point. Oh, man. Let's catch. Well, for one, you'll still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your depth in my little notepad. I'll stick around to steal your loot until we're either even or I am bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. It seems we have a deal. We see eye to eyes. Carry on, though. Great. Yeah, he certainly is chugging them. If only I had skills. Ooh. Health is nice, though. So we can cloud step off that, right? Nice. That will be handy. Really hard to do that. And it will fall. Wish Skyrim had Morrowind spellcrafting. I wish Skyrim had a lot of Morrowind stuff. Like, if it just had an option to turn off, wow, I am just really bad right now. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, we paid off our debt. Congratulations to us. Yeah, I don't think that's possible right now. It's just out of our reach. Awkward. Oh, no, okay, I figured out how to drop down like a non-dummy. Believe it or not, if you just hit down and space at the same time, that's enough. Right. They made it harder to break the game. They did. I remember when I used to play Morrowind back in the day. Fireballs. You could just level certain things up by just doing them repeatedly. So they had like, what? It was like athletics, if I remember correctly. And I just kind of held my jump key for a long time until it leveled up to max. I was a lazy kid. What can I say? Is that just a checkpoint? No time gate? Alright, just a checkpoint. Kitty cat, you wanna go up here? Come on up. Come on up. Please don't scratch me this time. I'll pick you up if you want. That was smooth. I'm so proud of you. Oh. But yeah, I'd love if they had an old... Oh, really? That's cool. I like that that does that. An old school type quest system where they didn't tell you exactly where to go for things. Because Morrowind left you to your own devices. They had just the basest of directions because you'd be asking locals. So locals would be like, oh yeah, it's totally like, take 2 lefts up at the next fork in the road and then you'll see a boulder that looks slightly like Simba from The Lion King. And then once you hit that, go 75 degrees due south, etc., etc. And you'd have to follow their directions, and sometimes their directions would be utter shit, but you know, that's just life. And it's some really interesting cities, too. I like Skyrim cities a lot. Morrowind was just alien to me at the time. It was one of my first big RPGs I played. That and Knights of the Old Republic is the first one. How did I get a scuba suit? You know what? Let's just... That's not a scuba suit. I'm done. That is definitely my sword sheath. Why would this be here? I don't know. Are these all supposed to be like Kappas? Alright, let's do that. Oh wait, one more. Elder Scrolls got less and less RPG and more action as the series went on. So did Fallout, but Fallout 3 was really just... That was what we were looking for. Or that's like the standard they set with it. They never made Fallout 1 or 2, right? So... Not much you can do there. No thank you. Bow of Amber, Gem Gold, and Morrowind was capable of summoning an infinite army of lesser demons that, when you looted their corpses, gave you an infinite supply of common soul gems, thus giving you infinite money. See, stuff like that I miss. Like, sure, it's broken, but it's hilarious. Just let them do what you want. Let people break the game. Alright. Perhaps. Energy Shuriken, tapping your minus key charges, allowing you to throw Energy Shuriken with 1. Okay. Second wind, press space while being knocked back to do an air recovery jump. HP plus 1. Probably need that because I'm bad at the game. And let's get some ki too. Perfect. Alright, what's that? Worry about Elder Scrolls 6. You know... Yeah. These guys don't hurt. Do they give me Cloud Step? Okay. So we could use them for some interesting platforming mechanics. Oops. Oh wait, no. We don't need that. We're just fine. Yeah. I think you're justified to worry about it, if only because they keep on using the same engine over and over, and it just gets worse and worse. Yes. Classic strategy right there. The lawnmower. Yeah, he's been having some rough times. Alright, I see an arrow there, but I can't reach it, which is frustrating. Oops. Wanted that lantern. There we go. Whoops. We got her. There we go. Little Super Meat Boy jump there. Fiancé is getting her Majora. I just saw Major. Majora's Mask 2 next week. Is it just the mask? Or is it something more unique? Because I love Majora's Mask, and I think the design's sick. If I ever wanted to get a tattoo, I want to get it, like, an Okami tattoo, just because I think the art's gorgeous. But that's just me. Anybody give me just a little bit of, a smidge of health, that would be great. Drop that. Okay. What's down here? Something interesting. Okay. Sure. Perfect, perfect. Alright, that looks good. That looks important and unlockable and achievable. All of that is good. So it seems you're one to wander off the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean the thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not sure what they do. I can tell you that finding them all is optional, but if it's the kind of adventure likes to go for the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. And who knows? May or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be in my shop. He's a lot taller than I thought he was going to be. Last tale and the line you have met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Nice. Change your comedy to the artist for the band Tool. That's the band you want. There's like a million Tool jokes that I could make about albums, but you know what? I won't. But I could. Tool's just... search for the next Tool. A never-ending tale. I can respect that. Things are going pretty swimmingly. Maynard would've. Oh, you're not wrong. Up. Easy enough. Alright, let's grab a little bit more. There we go. I don't think we actually have anything we can buy. Oh wait, here's something. The big mysterious chest has a power seal symbol on it. Okay, sure, why not? Pretty worried about whatever the heck's under this cage, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, let's upgrade ourselves, shall we? Might as well get it. Can't hurt. Ooh, a chat. How can I say no? Level boss. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there's a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. Ha! That look on your face. Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's, me too well. Good luck. Great! Actually, live near where Alex Gray used to do work. Too often when? As soon as you die. You specifically. They're just waiting. Or in 20 years. Whichever comes first. So try to stay alive for 20 years and you might hear another Tool album. Maybe. But they're actually, they're exactly targeting you. That is a big leaf monster and it looks really silly. And I like the new, oh my god. Alright, ducking is a good plan there. Can I hit him here? That's what I thought. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's a new one. Okay, just gonna throw those down. We missed that. That's fine. Just pretend that we don't just have one health. Easy enough. See, easy peasy. I actually am only able to play when I have one health left. It's just how I operate. The minimum amount of skill to pass, that's me. Every time. It's an acquired skill. Or something like that. Yeah, I've always thought about getting a tattoo, but it's like, either have to be something super special, or really pretty, or something really kick-ass. One of the three. And my inherent laziness does not help, that's for sure. Also, needles just like, I'm not good at needles. Which is probably bad if I want to get a tattoo. Probably impossible. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventurer types rarely do. I get it. So the short of it is that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened. That's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. He's been sitting on their throne ever since. And this is all that's left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Oh wait, we'll go and take down that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try. I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider taking on even his second in command. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. Oh no. He's gonna appear if I don't, and he's gonna mock me. Too many stories to share. Of course, here's one for you. Alright. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You'll be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. The next morning, she would ask them how the night was. I had the best sleep of my life, which would reply, confident that they had proved they didn't fear the dark, or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough when I laid on it. It was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Everyone knows that story. There's a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you heard of what happened after? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it was the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. When the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that, how this whole love story is nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. Excellent. That was a great story. Thank you for spreading your wisdom, Mr. Shopkeeper that is way too tall for what he looks like. He's my favorite character. And it's not close. Okay, so jump. There we go. Yep. What is this? Oh, it's just like a little, Alright. Awesome. Alright, yeah, that guy's my favorite character. Oh no! Oh no! We fell into the pit. Never heard any of these when you see the speedrun? You know, I get the feeling that listening to the stories doesn't promote a quick run-through. You scared me. I thought you were an undead. God, this music. It's so good. What kind of creature are you? You never seen a Fobekin? We are a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. You're welcome, dude. Oh, hello, skeleton. Thought I was gonna get squished there for a second. This was not the case. One second. Yeah, that's probably a mistake. One second. We can definitely do this. We can pull that off if we can get the fireballs over here. More loot for us. Thank you much. Alright, got our key back, got over 200 so we can get the next HP upgrade, which is excellent. We gotta look out for those, like, faulty, rock formations. It's a lot like Shovel Knight. No candle goes unpunished. Who are you? Oh. I mean, sure. That's fine. That looks bad, but apparently not. Ooh, okay, no, we're fine. Everything's good. Fine and dandy. Oh, we're gonna have to tell him that we fell in the pit, and then we bet him that we wouldn't. Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons, and bats. Oh, evil wizard, too? A necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. Fair enough. What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic. Come on, you just asked. No, but I meant... Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Ouch. We get another story. Excellent. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair. The bridge was insane. Really wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away, now would you? Ah, hit me up with another one of your excellent stories, shopkeeper. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Great name for a villain in like a Metal Gear Solid game, by the way. Her full family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything and some moral about living frugally? No, this is good, let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them. It soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. It's very descriptive, and it's not one I've heard before. Then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I'd like to eat one last pear from my tree. Oh no. Death climbed to the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, and since then, there's been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought of the idea of Death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. I think I like the toxic relationship one more, but that one was pretty good too. Oh yeah, we totally wanted to upgrade ourselves. I'm done. We're about to hit that drop in the music too. Very sorry. Okay, what do we got? We have either enemies will slow, sometimes drop a globe that restores a key charge, underwater dash, press Q while swimming to boost forward, or enemies will sometimes drop a globe that restores 1 hit point. I'm bad, so I want this one. Could you imagine playing this as a kid? No. But now I wish I had. Just sneak, because this would fit right in with like an NES game, right? And just sneak that in. Right next to Mario's like this tale of divorce and betrayal and other great fairy tales. It's very NES? Yes, it is. Yes, it is NES. You know, one sec. Did I miss something there? Totally did, didn't I? What's over here? Ow, that was dumb. I'm worried as to why these two walls are green. Oh, maybe it was just a shortcut after we get it done. Alright, power seal. Here we go. Alright, well that's... Ugh, too sticky. And spikes do 3 damage. Holy shit. Okay, back to the quest at hand. Wait, what about this? Oh, nothing. I can't actually attack underwater right now. Alright, gonna wait for 2 fire blasts. I waited for 1 because I am dumb. Let's get some health from one of these chandeliers. Yep, alright. Love the music distortion when I'm in the water. It reminds me a lot of Tropical Freeze does it too. That's the most recent one I can think of. I don't know. It adds a sense of realism to a game that doesn't need it, but it's still really appreciated. Okay. Where'd we go? Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, we could see that one coming. It's just a checkpoint, falling down, yeah. That wasn't as exciting as the last one we found. Yeah, that is what I thought was going to happen. I could see it coming from a mile away. Is this going to fall over? I try to do the air recover, but if someone's watching, you could pretend you just wanted to show them how I always have random contextual insults when you die. Very helpful, as always. Anyways, I tried to do an air recover there. It did not work out well for me. So, why is this a thing? That's what I want to know. Just to show you when you fall down. Seems like it. Let's wait. We can air recover quicker than that, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Uh-oh. Wait, what have I done? I've done something wrong. Alright, well that glitch seems very useless, but entertaining nonetheless. Oh my god. Well, just keep on writing it down. Who could have guessed he would just fall like that? I really appreciate this character that they included. It doesn't feel at all painful every time I die. Alright. Skeleton only goes fast when you're on the ground, so we have a lot more time than you think. Alright, we didn't break it this time, which is kind of a shame. Who knows, maybe we discovered a new speedrun strat. We did not discover a new speedrun strat. Alright. We got it too slow, thankfully. Could have done that the whole time. We've got full health, so it's not really a big worry. Alright, we didn't need that much in terms of a debt. We're too low. That's a new one. Evil Wizard. Honestly, this just wants me. This like aggravates the wait for that last Shovel Knight DLC. Because it scratches the same itch. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, Sticky McGee. Alright, well... Oh, we reset it. That's how you do it if you weren't so stubborn like I was. Okay. Necromancer, buddy, I'm gonna need you to calm the heck down. That's why we keep that around. I assume we can just duck and we're fine? Barely, but yes. Alright, it's just a basic checkpoint. This one can't... Oh, okay, nope. I thought that was gonna stop right there. It did not. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, thank you. Too excited. Like a classic Metroid vertical room. Well, at least the music's bopping. Alright. So. Oh, man. I swear to God, the week before a vacation is always by far the longest week known to mankind. Doesn't matter if you're in school, if you're in work. Always too long. Like today felt like 2 days worth of stuff happened. It didn't. I'm just being a whiny turd. But it feels like it. Alright, close enough. Ugh. Only frustrating part of that is that the slashes are pretty hard to get just right, unless you're doing a falling slash. Another 200, probably another boss fight coming up too, right? Level boss, I believe you've reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice. Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, man. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. What if it's just we're talking to different people each time? That would be a conspiracy. Sometimes drop key charge. Yeah, let's grab that. Have a good old time. Alright, let's see this Necromancer, shall we? I really want to see his face, because we haven't seen it at all. Ruxton, you say? Ahem. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Great. Just when you think you get to play with your evil lad. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Or say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. It's like Mini Skeletor. Who dares enter my lair? Uh-oh. Is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. On guard. Face the mighty might of Ruxton the Great. Oh, I don't like this. I do like this boss battle music. I think it's the same boss battle music. Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Huh? Alright, don't actually hit him. Alright, I can totally just smash projectiles. What am I thinking? I've run into him more times than actually worrying about getting hit from his actual projectiles here. It's okay. We couldn't do anything because we weren't at 1 health. See? We can only beat him on 1 health. It's too easy otherwise, obviously. Wait, I don't yield. It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us no matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. I don't know, just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start. What has all this brought us, really? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. How are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Can I attack them anyways? No. Okay. It's probably for the best. That'd be very evil. Nothing this way, right? Yeah, we can't get up anywhere. Bamboo Creek. Well, at least it healed us up. That was a pretty cool boss. And I like this music a lot, too. That creek goes really fast. Probably gonna be something we have to deal with later. Makes sense. Nothing up here. No. Slice, slice. cruising through it right now, aren't we? Yeah. I would love to chat about the current area. Bamboo Creek. Must be a sight for sore eyes after your trek in the catacombs. Sure is. Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get in this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. Guess that says more about your mindset than about the world. Ooh, time shards. What are these crystals I'm collecting? So you're a touch the identified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy. They're time shards. I can use them to augment your abilities. How does it work? Exactly the way we've been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of stars so I can do my thing. I meant the spell itself. It's complicated. But I'm curious. And I'm busy. It's okay. We got a new story. Oh, no, it's not the time. I'm in Bamboo Creek. This is as sunny as it gets here in this cursed world. So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. Wow, I feel robbed. Onward then. Oh god, have they grown wings? No! That's not okay. Yeah, that's probably a fit. One sec. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? Yeah. Clipped my toenail right there. And not the good kind of hygienic clipping of toenails, no. That was the painful one. I'm still a little bit sore, because I actually did sports for the first time, and, like, I don't even really want to talk about how long it's been. It's been too long. My friends put me on a... not put me, but are on a volleyball team. And they needed a fourth. Thusly, here I am. I wasn't terrible, but I am way too sore for what should be considered fairly light activity. Forced. You know it. I'm a lazy bones at heart. What the heck is that? God, it's like the bats from Castlevania, and I don't like it. Okay, that was pretty smooth. Especially when they decided that they had too many people and they needed to... That's not very nice. Wait. Wait. Okay. Ah, I gotta... Yeah, okay. Is it just gone? Hello? What? Did I kill him? I don't think I killed him. What is this? Oh, he's right there, just waiting to impale me. Cool. Why do you feel like you meant to do that? You got called out again. We're going down. Where, every time someone, like, lost a point, we had 3 teams and they would, like, swap back out. So you had to continually just run on and off the, volleyball court. And let me tell you, it was exhausting. Mostly just for me. Everyone else seemed like they were doing okay. I need to work out more. Or at least get some exercise. That's all that this weekend has taught me. Besides the fact that I'm... Let's see. I DM'd a little bit. That was pretty fun. Really? Really? Can't really play that one off with you should see the other guy. And then on Sunday, I actually... son of a bitch. Picked up Crash Team Racing. Nitro Fueled or whatever inane subtitle they added to it. Turns out, because I never played it before, I'm real bad at it. So if I ever stream that, it's going to be an incredibly painful stream. Just for everyone involved. That's what we need to put up in Discord. You playing volleyball in them short shorts. They weren't particularly short. They were basketball shorts. And they were incredibly sandy. Sand? I was sand. Much like Lightning McQueen is speed, I was sand. There's definitely going to be some complicated maneuvers with those later, and I can feel it, and I don't like it. I also don't like how far away that save point was. Goodness. Son of a bitch. Alright. Wait. What the heck? Alright, well I don't like this guy at all. If I could find a save point, I probably wouldn't be as upset. Or health? That's 1 health. I'm not sure that's gonna be enough. I'm trying to figure out which is the way forward. I would assume this way is probably... at the very least, that's where a save point is, so we can actually go fight this guy. Without losing anything. Probably do the best. Alright, let's go fight him some more now that we saved it. So, you swing. There. Swing. Jump. He just disappears. So if you hit him enough, he's just gone without actually dying, apparently. Because then he'll respawn if we go there. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. I know that this is the wrong way, so let's... God, what is that? Like an evil pokey? Nothing there. There's something there, though. More loot for us, and heals also. That's it, I think. Unless there's something on this far wall that we can find. Nah. Alright, well, that solves that problem. Yeah, you don't actually hit those guys in the face. You have to hit them right below. Yeah. I'm a big Mario Kart fan, but let me tell you, Crash Team Racing, whole nother animal. I don't know which one I like more, because Crash never had the nostalgia for me, because I never played it as a kid. Which is why like these Spyro remakes and such have been so interesting to me, because I get to see it as it was, but with all the pretty new graphics instead. That's my bad. We'll just die. It's fine. We get to see Crash Team Racing. Do you want to see Crash Team Racing? Is the better point. Because yes. Oh no. I think this week we'll play Messenger. Next week I'm on vacay. After that, I've got at least a week or two where we're just kind of playing random stuff, and I would be totally fine spending a day or two playing through like the story mode or something. Or just online. Okay. Should just do this, right? If that wasn't actually a wall. If anyone asks, I'm taken. Wouldn't want that. Little imp. Smooth like butter. like the sound. It's unique. Can't go that way. Making progress. Couldn't come back down? Thanks, alright. Appreciate it. That looks like a... Yep, save point. Oh, goodness. Yeah, quite the distance, man. I haven't found another power seal, honestly. Thought we could make it beyond him. Pretty smooth. Yo, Zach, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Can't hide me. Any bamboo. I deserve that. How's life, Zach? You pressed? I did. I did press. Take number 2. God, I don't even know when my debt's gonna be paid off to this guy at this point. Alright, well, let's take 2 on this one, shall we? Out. There we go. Easy as pie. So what, number 3 we found so far? I know it put me past where we were, but I kind of want to see if we missed anything great. Tired from work? What were you working on? Let's grab that one little health bar. Pull that up. And then press onward. Oh, we got rid of the debt. Thank God. Oh, there's one lit lantern left. There we go. I can make it to that side, but I get the feeling there's a better way to do it. It's down here. Minus the bullshit that is the floating demons. Oh no! Alright, let's go back down. Secret, of course. Good. Ow. Only have 2 hearts left. Not great. Just made that. Save that. Heal up. Made it to the third boss. Definitely have an upgrade waiting for us. Level boss! So I guess the boss is up next. A boss in Bamboo Creek? That's a good one. Well, with the layout, you know, perfectly centered gates, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling, I just thought, look, you're perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them, but I believe I told you this place was like your day off, so... Would you fight a boss on your day off? Exactly. So, we have either another HP plus 1, or an extra key charge, and piercing shuriken. Yeah, we're taking the extra health charge. We're bad enough. Just more chances to get to 1 HP and pull off the clutch, because that's apparently the only time I am actually decent at the game. Is that it? Is that good? Wait, there's definitely like a, one sec. Am I crazy? Oh, this isn't like Meat Boy. Is one lip enough to throw me off that much? Oh. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, whatever. Boss time. Sorry. Boss time. It's just really peaceful and quiet. What if it's right and we just don't have a boss? It wasn't a boss. Yeah, it wasn't. What a subversion of my expectations it was. This is going to be actually pretty hard to figure out where the cracked stones are. Everything looks cracked to me here. Oh boy. Okay. I get the feeling we're going to need something here. I fell in a pit. That you did? That gap is way too wide. There's no way I can make that jump. This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the skies. Touching on a freedom humans could seldom dream of, some would mistake them for gods. Incredible. Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit. Okie dokie. Let us chat. Wingsuit. Thanks for the wingsuit. You bet. Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding space while you run. Why was it free and not the other upgrades? Because it was mandatory to your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit. Will there be more freebies in the future? There's only one way to find out now, isn't there? What do you mean? I mean, you should carry on with the quest while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store for you. Welcome to the Howling Grotto. The people that live here. Some cave-dwelling creatures used to a long time ago. Built structures from the streams of emerald running through the rock, and believed the wind was the breath of a god. Anything I should know? Not really, other than it's gliding time! That wingsuit I gave you. Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that would make sense regardless of whether you had already used the wingsuit to ride the wind tunnels. You're being awkward now. What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly and you'd rather stay here and chat? Yeah, I want to hear stories. Yes. There once was a king who had a pretty rough time managing his emotions. Experiencing nothing but extremes, he would always feel either too excited or too depressed. Just as he was about to lose all hope of getting his life together and be a viable ruler for his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising it would make him sad when he is happy and happy when he is sad. It worked like a literal charm, and the kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle's wizard promptly grabbed the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. And it turned out the ring wasn't magic at all. But how could you turn a non-magic ring make you sad when you are happy, and happy when you are sad? Any guess? Not really. It had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass." Whoa. That's deep. It's more than deep. I just gave you the cure for anxiety through a fairy tale. Incredible! Thanks, shopkeeper! I'm cured! It's as simple as that, folks. Just don't be depressed or anxious, and then you won't be. This advice is not real advice, and in fact, you should just... No. Ugh. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, you just... Alright, got gliding down. Cannot slice while gliding. That's interesting. Like the breaking the fourth wall? I do too. That's always been a nice little... It's just little nods that I enjoy. One sec. Is that anything? No, it's not. Alright. That was dumb. But... Don't let too many people know that, or Chelsea will be out of work. You know what? I think she'll be okay. It's a secret trick. Not many people know about it. Except for baby boomers. They seem to know all about it. Oh, I see you, you son of a bitch. Alright. That's a new one. Fourth one down. All they know about is creating crippling economic debt for their children. That's true parenting right there. Alright, let's head back. Get over here. To be fair, they also know quite a bit about... Oh, okay, that would have hurt if we hadn't... Yeah, I'm glad I took the air... Whatever, we're not getting them all. But now I'm curious, if I get them all, what does that do for me? If anything. Nothing. Just makes me look like a fool. A fool. Hey, I'll be visiting the shopkeeper later. Should I grab something to reduce Spike's damage for you? Thanks. Thanks so much. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a cute cat. That cute cat. I think cats accidentally sticking their tongue out is one of my favorite things. Because dogs are naturally silly. Most of them are. Some are very serious, of course. But the last dog I had an overeating problem and he was hilarious. So. But a cat is always trying to put on attempts at being, like, regal and aloof. And so seeing a cat sticking its tongue out on accident, making it look like a goofus, warms my heart. Okay, that's good. Left ourselves a boost here. Perfect. Try this again with full health. That wasn't too bad. We got pretty much all of it. Let's just get past this part. What is that? It's the Sandman? Yes, yes, it is the Sandman. You know, I had a sneaking suspicion. We found quite a few of these too. They aren't really like upgrades by chance, but they are definitely helping us get through most of our upgrades already. Yeah, and the submerged music is still excellent. The sand guy bops to the beat, which reminds me of Necrodancer a lot. Chose to be able to slash projectiles. Whoops. Grab some health. Grab a lantern. I wonder if that rock's ever gonna go away. Oops. But yeah, Crash Team Racing, definitely a good time, but and a better time with friends. I love the battle system. But good lord, it is not easy. I know that's probably not a save. A safe jump. That seems like a place where they would actually put a... But it also just reminds me that we need Mario Kart 9, like now. Please. Because I need a new kart racer with my friends. Alright, let's go this way. And they haven't... When did Mario Kart 8 come out? Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe does not count as a new game. Took a lot of damage for that shit. Got our health back. Came out on the Wii U, so it had to have been like 2013, 2014 maybe? Okay, let's just kill ourselves on spikes like real smart folks. Need more health, please. Health, please. There we go. That's good. That was a waste. Oh well. Trying to make sure we're not missing anything secret-wise. Yeah, that's definitely a gap and not anything else. Alright, 300 something. It's probably enough for another upgrade, right? Yep, pierce on target, or wingsuit attack. Press Q while gliding to attack downwards. That seems good. Yeah, let's grab both of them, shall we? We've got the shards to do so, after all. Still need to smash 41 power seals, though, from that. Okay. Just a few left, guys. We're so close. God. Alright, well, we got a save right there. Oof. One fall on the spikes a day keeps your spine not okay. Don't know what these are. Oh, they're spooky. Like little haunted pumpkins. Sometimes I forget that these guys have 3 health when everyone else has 1 health for some reason. Okay, got him. We gotta do some weird aerial recovery to do that, but still worked out. Another save file with a nice bright arrow pointing us in a certain direction that I'm sure is a good one. We almost pulled that off. I think we're closing in on the 3rd boss. And I think that's definitely a unlock up there. Yep. Good stuff once again. It's at least 5 of those stashes we found, right? Kind of hoping someone would pop out of that, like when you collect a circle of bananas in DKC. Alas, it was not the case. Alright, let's get rid of those wizards. They're gizzards. I don't know what else rhymes with wizard. Lizard. Alright, now it's real boss time. And we got 216 something upgrade points here, right? Can't upgrade anything. Alright. Chat about this level boss, shall we? Well, I hope you're up for a challenge. Why? Because something big is up next. What? Well, let's just say you're about to fight someone who understands that the best defense is a good defense. Who? I wish I could tell you. Anyway, your 3 questions are up. Carry on. Since when is there a 3 questions rule? Hey, that's 4 now. He's got me there. Alright, let's fight a guy whose defense is his best defense. That's one big ass motherfucker. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, got that. Yeah, that's fair. Took too long. Oh boy. Got that. Ow, I deserve that. Just reminds me a lot of almost had that flawless the boss from Super Meat Boy from Hell, where you just had to memorize patterns. He had the 2 fists and then he had a headbutt. Of which I am semi-worried about here. Wow, did we actually beat a boss with more than 1 health left? Nope. No, we did not. Alright, well, we have this nice thing where we won't get in the way of him. So we're just gonna let him go up here and he's gonna play it safe. Or we can just throw those at him. There we go. See? Ah. The prophecy has been continued. 1 health remaining. Doesn't matter how many health we start with, we finish with 1 health. Like, thanks for destroying my golem? Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I've been digging through these caverns for centuries and you just randomly engaged. No way. Way. No way! You know what? Fair enough. I see you could have thought I was a threat. I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. I understand, it's all good. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your golem, okay? Don't worry about it. I mean it, I'm sorry. It's alright, honest mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, just a win for you. Good luck on your quest. Oh, thanks, dude. What a nice boss. That 1 HP tradition will last the entire game, I swear it. Mostly on accident, though. I was gonna do it with 2. Oh, he looks either really upset or really sad, and I can't tell which one it is, but I have a feeling he's gonna show back up. Quillshroom Marsh. Let's roll. Ooh. These are some toxic ass mushrooms, I'll tell you what. These little beavers have been... Alright, let me just destroy that. Yeah, sure. Yep, perfect. Oh, that was not very nice, sir. Some health. One sec. Let me just... What could be up here? Nothing. Just disappointment. I'm all about that. Dodge that by a millisecond. Perhaps the more correct term would be like a millimeter, but... Okay, that was terrible. Oh, if all else fails, you could try jumping. I'll think about it. My good little one. I'll think about it. Yeah, anyways, back to Crash Team Racing. Like, I thought I was doing okay, and then my friends came over on Sunday to play it with me, and this friend had obviously played this game back when it was originally out, and let me tell you, the skill difference between me and him was night and day. Like, 1st to 8th place, easy. It's good. Just get good. Yeah, that was his advice too. Oddly similar thoughts on that one. So, perfect. But yeah, so I'd start like some time trials and stuff just to learn the because learn the tracks, right? When you start a racing game, you gotta get good with the tracks. Just like you have to learn characters when you play a fighting game, and all that good stuff. Anyways, 1 second. Emerald Golem. I still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motive? That thing wasn't evil, it was just digging away. What? You mean all these messengers that were killed? All misunderstanding. Wow. Welcome to Quillshroom Mars, said no one ever. Yeah, this place is eerie. Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. Gave up pretty quickly. What happened to this area? Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called the Primal Fear, until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed, but with its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever. Cursed. Legend also says the monk still roams this marsh to this day, turning any trespassers into fungi. Sounds like a fun guy. No one knows if this is true, but yeah, I'd pick up the pace if I were you. Need more stories. There once was a messenger who kept asking for stories. Even though he was supposed to move on with this very important quest, he just couldn't get enough. The shopkeeper, living in a void outside of time, was connected to all eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over decades of traveling. Also, the messenger never seemed to appreciate the morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the stories thing. The end. No way, I liked your stories. Come on. Maybe later. We'll see. We'll get more stories. We'll get that story. Yeah, let's just buy it up. You got 3 left, right? I'm gonna be in Michigan this year to be in Plymouth. Nice. That's a pretty nice area. Devil's Due. So we got 400, 550. We have less than 2,000 Gemarinos until we've got all the upgrades. So, progress. Almost a nice area. I'll enjoy it. Is that like a full job, or is that like a temporary job here? 1 second. It's saved here, so I want to check. Son of a bitch. Come on. It's right there. Okay, well, wait. If that's there, how can we get there? How can we get below that? I'm guessing this. Let's check, though, to make sure. I was feeling really smart, because that's definitely the way forward. Or not the way forward, but it's definitely a secret. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. Maybe. Maybe we won't. Anyways, back to Crash Team Racing. I did some time trials, right? And I was starting to get good on like the first 4 or 8. And by good, I mean I could like stop bumping into walls every 2 minutes. Couldn't get rid of all of it. And then it unlocks, like, if you do well enough on a time trial, it unlocks, like, their best ghost, right? Which is, like, Entropy. But, A, turns out that's not their best ghost. That's their second best ghost. And, B, the first ghost was already, like, a solid 15 seconds ahead of me. And I thought I was doing pretty good. So, having a lot to learn is an understatement. Oof. I was like sick, like 143, and then the entropy score pops up, and they're like, I'll just do it 10 seconds faster. Thought we would have that. And then the other one is even faster than that. Life is cruel sometimes. His faces move with the beat. That's too. I like that a lot. That's stuff you don't need to do, but you do it because it fits. Okay. Pressing. Yeah, that was one of those where you just take the damage. Is there a glide this way? There isn't. I didn't see any at least. It's frickin' Mars. Mario ghosts. Oh yeah, Super Mario Maker 2 comes out this week too. That'll be fun. I always like downloading like whatever the week's best levels are and finding some gems. Most of them are crap, including the ones I designed, but it also has like a story mode, which is like 100 levels designed by like senior level designers for Nintendo, so it's exciting. Lots of cool games. Summer's starting to kick into high gear. August and September's got a bunch and a half. Yeah, I can, as I'm playing it, I can see a speedrun being absolutely mental. Speaking of, if anyone enjoys speedruns at all, you should watch Silver Games Done Quick. It's the best. And it's also for Doctors Without Borders, which is just a very good charity. So come on. Honestly, I thought gliding would be more... Maybe I've missed a couple of glide jumps that I already could have hit, but I don't think so. But again, could be crazy. Mostly just teaching me how to air step more. Why would I do this to myself? I don't know. There we go. I was a little too close for comfort, though. Ooh. God, that was a pixel-perfect dodge. Any more than one toasted, I think. Oh boy. Nah, we gotta wait. Turtle too slow. Turtle too slow. I think the next one will get us meditate, just so we can actually... survive and recover health for once in a while. Oh boy. One of these times, these green turtle dudes, they're gonna have a secret to them, and it's gonna wreck my face. That sand, I want to go in it, but there's no save nearby to check. Somehow I get the feeling that that was supposed to correspond. Ow. That was ugly room for us. There's a save. 1 second. I need to satisfy my curiosity. Nice dodge. It was just set apart, so I'm like, could it really be a thing? I don't know. We'll find out as we die. Yep, okay, we died. I don't know if there's ever... Maybe there's just not, What am I trying to say? There's no sand shortcut for the quicksand, but it just seems so unlikely. And those spike mushrooms can suck it. God damn it. Extra death. Am I playing with mittens on? No. The only mittens we have are kitten mittens. Are your cat's footsteps too loud? Probably use the shuriken on them, right? Anyways, oh. One sec. I get the feeling that, like, I think... Is that a possibility? To, I really think it is. So, like, grab that, hit it, jump up, jump. I'm gonna try it. It could just not work out, but I'm thinking it will. God damn it. Yeah. No, we're not trying that anymore. But it just, doesn't it feel like that's a thing? It doesn't, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to like turn off spikes for a bit or something. I don't know. That reads like there's a secret area there that I just can't be precise enough to figure out. Jump up using both of the butterflies kind of deal. I'm not sure. It's iffy for sure, but it just feels like that should be a thing. Ooh. Too close. Can't grab onto thin ledges like you could in Celeste. Actually spammed our way through spikes for once. And another boss, and I swear that's gotta be some kind of secret, but it seemed impossible. Unless you just damage boost through it. I suppose we could damage boost through it if we go back. Maybe later. We'll try to remember it for another time. Let us chat, my friend. Be careful, I sense a fallen up ahead. What's a fallen? That's how we call messengers whose quest came to a tragic end, their power corrupted by demon magic. Why are you so serious all of a sudden? Because it doesn't get more serious than a rogue messenger about to unleash on you. And with these stories about a monk, it really is that one monk. Oh god, it's the fungi monk. Not the fungi monk. Boss me up, fam. Seems we have an intruder. Oh, did my quill shroom scare you? Sounds true. Don't you like my armor? It's a shame, really. Since you're about to join me. That scroll. It couldn't be. No. Impossible. Kneel before your queen and receive the curse of quills! I don't want to do that. Okay. No, thank you. Wait, really? Okay, no, I do like that a lot. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, stop that. Ow. Waiting. Ow. Alright. Got 4 health left. She is not even flashing, which is a bad sign. 2 of these goobers. Oh, she just does this. I think we'll be alright. Oh, she's not just doing that. Got another hit on her. Two hearts of damage. Thanks to you, I've accumulated 286 time shards so far. You're welcome. Alright, same thing. Let's roll. It's hard to time that right, to dodge the whips. Very hard, honestly. Okay. Yeah, that's on me. But it did give me a lot of health, or sorry, a lot of attack. Alright, she's thrown from the upper rings now, which I do not like. Ow. Oh well. That actually was okay for us. Alright, so this is a double air step moment. Gotcha. And that doesn't actually do damage to us, so getting hit isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, looks like we're gonna finish this one off. Yep, pretty easily. Oh, there's the messenger for the other person. Now wait a second. Who do you think you are? I'm Quilble. Quilble? This name makes no sense. I've never seen you before. That was like so a long time ago, when I got cursed along with my messenger. Seems like they know each other. Yep, that's about as confusing to you as it is to me. That was a neat boss battle, as always. They've been pretty good. Almost exceptional. I'd say still quite good. Searing Crags. Let's roll. Oh yes, we got the Boppin' Sandman again. Music never stops being good. That's hard for a soundtrack to remain consistent at all. I can't even make one good song. Congratulations, you made it to the base of the mountain. Almost there. You know what this means? I don't know. Does it mean you have another dialogue trap for me? What? Oh, so you're just gonna try and steal my character like that? I guess you think you deserve a prize? No. Well, you do. Plus, you'll never be able to make the climb without the rope dart. Don't overthink it, or we'll probably end up calling it grappling hook anyway. Here. Cool. Press 2 to throw, try it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Oh, thanks for the rope dart. Oh, do you think that was an awkward interaction? You could say that. Clearly, you never had to tell your boss that your little experiment went wrong, permanently impacting one of your colleagues. Oh no. Anyways, you can use that on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Go nuts. About that long. It is as I feared. The most promising messenger did not die, but was instead cursed forever. She became the Queen of Quills. Tale for another time. How about right now? It's a story I once told the guy who hooked me up with music for my shop. Once was a village struggling to figure out who the werewolf was. People kept dying every full moon, and very gorily at that. One day, a brave young couple decided to venture into the woods. He would be the hunter, and she, the bait. As one would expect from such a cliched setting, they got separated, and our hunter faced off alone against the beast on a cliff. After 15 minutes of a literal uphill battle, the hunter managed to chop off the werewolf's paw with his axe, just as it was attempting to choke him. Hunter then ran for his life, severed paw still clutched to his throat. By the time he got home, the sun was up, and he found his fiancée bleeding, also badly wounded. The paw on his throat had reverted to its human form, and that moment he noticed it was wearing a ring he had purchased a few days ago. The end. Whoa. That was spooky. I'm still looking for a title. Any suggestions? What about The Werewolf Bride? Wow, great idea. Really? No, not really. You can put the reveal in the title. It's true. Don't do that. That's like Spider-Man Homecoming in the title. We knew Homecoming was happening. What the heck? Ruined my whole life. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry for the short break, but I was incredibly thirsty. And Spider-Man Homecoming has been trying his best to spoil a movie for me for a while now. You say that as if you haven't seen the movie. Alright, so we gotta be actually horizontal. Yeah, this is just grappling. Oh. Now I can see how a speedrun would be absolutely insane here. Hi Gabe, how you doing? Good to see you. Oops, that was the wrong direction. Far from home. Close enough, right? What's new in the life of Gabe? We are currently, good to be back. It's good to see you, man. It's been a while. I know you've been super busy lately. Oh, that was bad. Alright, let's jump back. playing through The Messenger today. So it's a indie platformer. It's got a little bit of a secret to it that we haven't unveiled yet. I know what it is, but I know some people haven't played it yet, so I'm hoping to get to that point before the end of the stream so that everyone gets super nice, cool reveal. I'm touching this game now because the DLC is out in early July, so I figured it'd be a nice game to kind of ease me back into the stream. I've seen a ton of these and I don't know what they are for. But yeah, easy way to get back into the stream once I come back from my vacation. We don't need that. We'll grab it anyways, I guess. Shopkeep. We don't really need to talk to him for once. We don't have enough shards yet. Good, good. Alright, that grappling hook is sick. We're gonna get a lot of use out of it. Oh god. The toads! Alright, we got him. There we go. Do that. Oops. Alright, that's fine. Spent your weekend playing Iron Banner when I should have been working on projects. That's gonna hurt in a few weeks. Yeah, you know. You know that Iron Banner quest, like, wasn't a one-time thing, right? You can do it the whole season. Sorry I couldn't rate with you guys this week, though. Yeah, dialogue in this game's great. Music in this game's even better, in my opinion. Oops. What if I just use the grappling hook all the time? Good enough. Looking for any secrets? Any secrets? Any secrets? Any secrets? Doesn't look like it. Hey, stop spitting lava at me. There we go. There's a secret. My friend. It's good to see you. How? How do I get there? What? I know how to get here. That's easy. Secret? Whoops. Alright, well I guess it'll just taunt me out of reach for now. You finished it off. Well, you have both my condolences, but also my respect. Mostly because no one should have to do that. Alright, let's visit the shopkeeper now. Might as well. I know it doesn't heal us, but it makes me feel better talking to him. Yeah, next one's 400, right? This one over here. Devil's Due. Fine is reduced by 50%. That's pretty good. We'll make it less likely to, or what I'm trying to say, more likely that we'll get our 1000 upgrade sooner. See if we can just really quick grab it. No, probably not. That was just bad. I don't even know what I was trying to approach there. I threw like 4 tools at the wall and just kind of hoped they would stick. And you know, it didn't go too well. That's fine. Let's keep on pressing. Yeah, we got like Glide, we've got Grapple, we've got so much to use now, it's ridiculous. I'll just set this down there. Perfect. Yeah, that should just be a simple. Yep, that's fine. Grab that. There we go. Awesome. Life is good. Okay, well, spikes take 3 health, So I would die before I would actually get that, which is a sad time for all. Oh man, that snipe. And jump up, oh bam. Perfect. I'm trying to trigger that stalactite. It wouldn't until I was way past it. Good for us. Nah, we're going up there. That's definitely something. One weekend you're able to reset 3 times. Holy crap, dude. You played a ton. I had no idea what those were. I was like, what is this? Walk right. 19 deaths already. Is that controller functioning properly? You know what? No, I've been using keyboard the whole time. I think that's my problem. I had my finger on the wrong button. Good thing there's a save point right here. It's almost like they know what they're doing. What if we grapple instead of hitting it? What if I do something like that? It's a bad plan. We should have done that sooner if we were going to do it. Yeah, getting rid of Red Grix's Claymore would be good. Alright, that... Oh, well, you know what? We can just stay right here. Use the invincibility and take 1 damage instead of 3, and it's perfect. Was it cheap? Hell yeah. Did it work? Sure as heck did. God, there's so many more of these, though. Probably got 39 left to find, and we found 6. Just a few. Grappling is awesome. There we go. That was rough. Another save point. Life is good. Wow, we still don't have enough to upgrade ourselves, huh? Oh well. Gotta make our way up the peak somehow. Oh no. Oh no. Don't blame you. Whenever I get burnt out on a game, it always comes hard. Destiny is always one of those games where I'll burn out and then new stuff will bring me back in. Whatever. Usually friends will bring me back in, honestly. Alright, now we have enough for one of the 3 upgrades that are left. And our fine will be 1/2 of what it used to be, which is good because we're in the early part of the game, and I don't feel like losing half my, yeah, I feel like the sooner we can have that fine, the better. What? Yes on that one. Oh, I can't go that way. Life is good. Except for a lot of stalagmites? Tights? Those are tights. Stalactites, because they hold tight to the roof. I remember now. Thanks, basic elementary school. Alright, fine, reduce 50%. Got 2 more upgrades left. Talk to me about this level boss. Show you mean the bosses. Bosses? Bosses. The bosses are up. I need to fight more than one boss here. Well, technically it's more like personal training than an actual fight. Oh, don't let me ruin it. Go see for yourself. I'll take your word for it, mysterious shopkeeper. Another day, another stew simmering. Oh yeah. Mountain life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventurers pass by. I hear ya. Remember humans? You bet I do. They were almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing. Oh look, a human. Who would have thought? Would you have thought? Kitty who is gnawing on her paw when it gets food. Merchant's great. Merchant's the best. They have such opposite physiques. Kolos, check this little guy out. Seuss. See that scroll? Hey little guy, are you the carrier? Don't be silly, Seuss. Everyone knows it's the runner. Confused, Kolos. I'm pretty sure it's the envoy. No, you misconstrued, Seuss. It's actually the emissary. Come on, Kolos. I think I remember being the courier. The message bearer. Perfect. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship? Oh my god, the one-handed push-ups. Very intimidating. Show me what you got. This is cool. I mean, I like this a lot. No, I don't like that, though. Whoa. Can I hit you with the button? No, you're blocking. You're in charge. Alright, perfect. Alright, seems like you can't. Alright, tagging in. Did he just tag with his feet? Alright, so one of them's leg day and one of them's arm day. That's hilarious. Nope. Oh, can this guy not block? Oh, right, he can probably not block because we're hitting on, Ow, what a move. Oh, it hit back at him. All according to plan. Because we're hitting him at... Is that... Did he just whip me with his loincloth? Does he have a heart tattoo on his butt? Incredible. Okay, so this guy just blocks regularly. Ow, that's fair. Alright, well, we have 1 heart left, which is probably not good enough. Unless he does that a lot. How else do you tag in? Usually both people use their hands. Oh, I got pile drivered. Okay, that was good though. Let's get our health back. Call it good and roll with it. Alright, I'm excited. Oh my god. I'm really upset that that hurt, or whatever. Alright. I don't know, if we can just, take out Mr. Greeny here. We'll be okay. Wow, we got 1 hit on him. Pile driven. Oh wow, that was quick. Must be getting him at a pretty good rate here. Yeah, that's the one move where I'm like, tactics are lacking. My dear ogre, Cyclops. Yeah, see how quickly they're tagging back in when I hit Greeny compared to Red. Oh. There we go. Another pile driver. Let's try to... No, we're not gonna do it. Throws it so fast. God, it doesn't even stay stunned for very long. No! Anything but the rat tail of his loincloth. It's gotta just be horrid. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out how we deal with, oh my god. Alright, dodged it that time. Okay, good enough. Yep. Tagging in right away. Oh, he's angry now. Oh, alright. We took out one of them. Problem is, well, you know what? With one gone, he doesn't really have any moves, does he? Oh, he's back. Alright, gotta dodge this! Oh! Pile driven again! Alright, well, I think we got it figured out this time. I hope. If I do my wavy dance, we'll never know. Never see it coming. No, not the rat tail with the butt. Allow me to keep hitting you. I enjoy it a lot. Alright, we're getting more charges now, which makes this a lot easier. Looks like I only have one leg. Yeah, here comes the tagging right away. Don't you dare toss him a boulder, you son of a bitch. Wow, we got one hit on his big old backside. So one of these guys never skips leg day, and one of them never skips arm day. Oh, okay. Damn. Still took damage from it. That's like our frickin' kryptonite there, is that pile driver move. It bounces so many times. Still good. Alright. Oh, got me. Real bad. My alluring dance. No. No. Yeah, we knew what was happening. Just we're not taking any free hits by just running into him this time. Come on, buddy. Tagging right back in, I know you are. Alright, he's angry. One guy's KO'd. He's pretty close to KO too, I think. Maybe. Alright, well. Nope. Not yet. That's fair. That was just a bad job by me. Is the 1 HP prophecy going to come true once again? It feels like it, because I'm probably going to get hit by this. Yup. Oh, don't do that to me again. Son of a bitch. Oh, this boss is actually pretty difficult. Let's do this again. Maybe just get lucky on the red guy, because he's obviously going to go down first. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to heal. You're right. Son of a bitch. Alright, well... we can try. I didn't really try. Alright, let's actually heal this time, like a normal person would. Ton of damage on Mr. Greeny here, but the red guy's attacks are harder to like land, so we got hit twice there, which is terrible. Wish he didn't have any of the green guy's attacks. That would make my life a lot easier. Like, obviously we can hit that, but I don't know how we're gonna dodge that all the time. Come on, charge me, charge me, charge me, charge me. You're not charging me. That corner there, this has just been bad RNG. Swaps right back. Very frustrating, because there's no way to naturally attack this guy, I don't think. The only way to dodge that is to get really far away all the time. Got like one hit there. That's it. We haven't gotten a single charge out of him, by the way. What? Is the cauldron safe? Am I crazy? Nope. Ain't fucking safe to me. Why did that one blow up then? Oh boy. Alright, first skill barrier is what we're getting here. But if I could bait out that more often, that'd be great. Yeah, okay. The less I could see of your heart tattooed buttocks, the better, my dude. Not that it isn't a great tattoo. I would show it off to everyone. Alright. We've got to find more ways to fit in damage into Mr. Red here. Like, am I able to slice the boulder, perhaps? Wait, oh my god, the rock debris hit me. Son of a bitch, that's rough. Just like showing my ass off. You got me. Why does that sometimes happen like that? Collides against invisible terrain or whatever. Okay. Oh, almost actually survived all of that. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna swap back out anyways. Angry yet? Nice. Alright, well, we've got Greeny down, we've got him flashing. Oh, whatever. Wavy Dance has aroused him and enraged him all at the same time. That didn't work at all. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Alright, feeling charge? Nah, not feeling charge. Feeling the, Alright, well, we can at least survive that one, because we were far enough away. Hey, Wavy Dance, attack me. Perfect. Alright, very good damage. Phase, not enough. God, he blocks so quickly. Wavy. Perfect. God, it feels just like trying to bait the correct attacks. If you don't get the correct attacks, life is cruel to you. Okay, at least 1 or 2 attacks away. If he throws... Oh! Did they just blow up because they missed a high five? No. Okay. I was like, that's some harsh rules. Consarn it, Kolos. The postman packs quite a punch. Savagely stated, Seuss. Colossus. Yeah. We like you, little guy. What do you reckon, Kolos? Probably needs to reach the top of our mountain. Seems so, Seuss. I say we help out. Confirmed, Kolos. Let's do this. Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move. This might sting a little. Wait, what? Ready, Kolos? Set, Seuss. Huh! Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack? I dissent, Seuss. We promised not to eat until our power thistle was ready to be added to the pot. It'll be con carne, Kolos. Let us sit by the stew until the thistle is fully grown. Is that the little thistle right there? Because that's going to be a long time. Glacial Peak. Let's roll. Oof, this is good music. I'm going up. Oops. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. Yeah, I did not go well for us. Okay, I don't know why that gave us so much trouble, but it's over now. I have no idea how I would ever get to that ring. Yeah, no idea. There's a lot of these lines that just, they don't make sense. I don't know why they're there, unless we're getting something late game. Oh, ice that falls off the wall. Interesting. Alright, let us talk. Current area. Finally near the mountain summit. Looks like my adventure is about to come to an end. Clearly you haven't watched the trailer. Pardon? Never mind. Hey, it's cold and slippery out there. Be careful. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a village settled in a land of ice and snow. Food was scarce, but not as much as heat. Their elders spoke of a lush grove, safe, abundant, and with comfortable weather to boot. The only problem was, that grove lay on the other side of a permanent hailstorm which would take weeks to cross. One day, a brave couple left their young boy behind to attempt what the village called the trek. They would scout all the way to the grove and confirm its existence, then come back to the village and lead everyone to a better life. Like all who attempted the trek before them, they sadly and predictably never came back. Over the following decades, that boy grew up with only one goal in mind, to take on the trek himself and find his parents alive at the grove or dead in the ice. Figuring they may have simply been ill-prepared, he trained every day until he was 5 years older than his parents were when they left for the trek and set out for his own attempt. Hailstone's first bite wasn't as bad as he thought it would be, but the ice-cold soil slowly worked its way into his bones. After days of walking through the storm without realizing it was all just a metaphor playing out in his troubled young adult mind, he stumbled upon a, no pun intended, chilling sight. His parents, frozen solid in a block of ice. Shock was too strong. He remained there, cursing, pondering, and cursing again until the cold took him to become part of the ice block. The end. What? What do you mean, what? No moral? At least a proper ending? Sometimes stories can be harsh. It might just be the very message they need to convey about life. You need to think about what had transpired. And find your own takeaways. There are no wrong answers as long as they ring true to you. Maybe, but this one really felt like a pointless story. And it just might be the case that for you it was. Or you can consider the implications of our adventurer being 5 years older than his parents when he found them. Can you imagine gazing upon those who were your protectors and mentors, realizing they are actually younger than you? Your bearers of truth, the wise ones, those you aspire to be like? A harsh reality indeed. You thought they knew it all, had it all figured. This is dark. They were centered and filled with purpose. Yet there you stand, beholding the one pillar you ever took for granted and used for stability, physically crystallized, yet mentally shattered before your very eyes. Have they really found inner peace already when you knew them? Meaning you're the one who missed the mark, or were they simply excellent actors? Food for thought, huh? Yeah, that's enough. Remember, this is all subjective. I shared but one angle. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sleep anymore thinking about that. Thank you so much. Alright, Boppin' Sandman. Hit me up. Oh, ice. I love ice. It's the best. Is that guy just all teeth? Well, now he's not. He's dead. He's all death. I don't even know what I was doing there. Not sure. 28 deaths is a little bit worrying. This is more of a... Okay, well that was bad. God, I'm glad I have air recovery, or we would not survive that at all. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. Please give me health or something. There we go. Life is good again. That. There we go. That was better than son of a gun. These ice mechanics. Gotta love them. Oh, a little too late, huh? There we go. Got our health back. That's why we have air recovery. Oh my god. Oh well. Someone tell you that that was a secret passage. My brother used to do that. No, I do that all on my own. My stupidity is fresh and son of a gun. You know, I don't even know if we need to use our anything but the grappling up here. Ice physics, best physics. I don't like you. Okay, there we go. No, thanks. No way. The ice falling off is unpleasant. Okay. Can't go that way. Ow. Wait, what? Okay. I know they're just using the ice physics there to carry me into spikes, and I don't appreciate it. Those needed to be unfrozen, but we don't have it. Let's see if he's got anything for us. Nope. Alright, well, we're not supposed to unfreeze things, I guess. At least not yet. Just bouncing. Whoops. Bouncing. That, yep. Don't mind if I do. Another time stone cache found and destroyed. I found quite a few of those currently. Alright, there we go. There we go. Riding the struggle bus here. Yeah, there's places to fall. I don't think that's unlockable, though. Uh-oh. Tried to reach my grappling hook out. Didn't work. Did not work. I mean, let's just, Perfect. Uh-oh. No. Ice physics, don't do this to me. Oh, God, I would get air recovery every time. Okay. No ice physics. No ice physics. No ice physics. Not today, ice physics. Not today. Whew. Oh no! There we go. Oh, God. Damn it. Got that down. These guys, we still can't kill. They just kind of disappear to another plane. So we, like, attack, they go around, we slice, we attack, they go around, we slice, we attack, we go around, we slice, then it's just gone. I love you, Dark Wizard, but I'm just gonna leave you behind. Sorry to say. Oh boy. Alright, we do not have a lot of health to play with. And if I could find some, that would be neato. Please. Oh no. Oh no. I want to save first. Please just give me hearts. I cannot justify myself going for this Power Stone with this. I just can't. Like, maybe if this one gave me a heart, but it doesn't. Alright. Oh, maybe. You know, that could have been worse. Like that. That could have happened. Oh, man. Let's roll. And by let's roll, I mean, let's just, peace out on this guy. Jeez Louise. Big yikes. Oh, okay. Thanks, auto-growing snow. Let's just kill ourselves. We can't get up there. Ay, ay, ay. One fall on the spikes a day keeps your spine out okay. Always remember that. Where is... Good lord. And we just took damage, so we just have solid 1 health. Oh, thank you this time. Appreciate it. At least when you die, you get to listen to that cool song opening again. That's like the whole premise of Crypt of the Necrodancer. You get to like a certain world and you're like, aw. But then, yeah, well, I'll just listen to this big, this bop. Alright, we've got enough health where I'm not too worried about this now. Alright, that worked out. That worked out. Another one down. Yeah, if I find one, I really don't want to let it go, you know? Okay, I don't like that, though. Oh my god. Okay, I get it. You're a douche. Whatever. We still have 2 hearts and we have that power seal and... Alright, no. Try that again. Close enough. Son of a bitch, man. Save point, please. Oh, thank God. Alright. Good, because we're just about dead. Oh, ice physics, why are you like this? Whew, we are struggling around here, but it's still alive. Looks like the top. Yeah, we made it. Holy crap. Can't believe we did it. Whoo-wee. Oh, he's gone. Is he the final boss? Let us find out. Does this mean we can do the thing? Keep your hood on, Shorty. He still needs to pass the final test. But I want to do the... oh, no. What if the 3 sages and him are like the 4 heads of the demon? I don't know. Just a silly thought on my part. Ooh, that looks like that looks very healthy. Gauntlet awaits you, messenger. Should you survive, find us at the top of the Tower of Time. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't like this tower. I thought we were good, but we're not. We're not good. Tower of Time. This is just a, yeah. Ooh, what's this? Oh, you get to see how long it'll take for that to... Thought it turned off all of them. It does not. Perfect. Whoa. That's pretty trippy. Wait, can I... Hey. I'm sorry, what? Ah yes, the big reveal. Indeed, my dear adventurer, you had been teleporting into this very room all along. So where are we? In the Tower of Time, of course. And where's that? Surely you mean, when? To be honest, I don't really know. The tower is a device that manifests through time. It manifests test messengers who are deemed worthy in order to relocate them as needed. Where will it take me? When? It will take you to the time most in need of a messenger. That is, if the tower doesn't kill you, of course. Need anything? Any stories to share? Of course! Here's one for you. There once was a land filled with bogs. And these bogs, they were filled with evil monsters. Sleeping underwater during the day, they were kept at bay by the moon during nighttime. Well, when she was going to have to be around. After all, the moon was free to travel through space, and often felt like shining a light in other realms. One day the moon got bored and decided to visit the bogland in human form. Wearing cloaks so that her light wouldn't shine through, she hoped to catch a glance of the evil creatures. Getting more than people wandering haphazardly in cursed lands usually bargained for, she encountered a man fleeing from a small pack of monsters. Confident in her power, she removed her cloak, creating a glittering aura of protection to help the man escape. Escape he did. And as he looked back, he could see that her savior had put her cloak back on a little too soon. She was captured by the creatures. They then buried her under a rock so that her light would never shine again. They would rule the night. Her survivors quickly took together up a group of peasants who went to remove the big rock and set the moon free. A strong bond was formed on that day, and she decided to become their guardian. This day, the moon is there to guide human travelers through the night. The end. I like that one. This speaks to the power of cooperation. Maybe. I only wanted to use haphazardly in the story, to be honest. Okay. Alright. Another story completed. Ow. Alright. You know, I don't really like evil wizards. Wait. Son of a bitch. We could have gotten that. Wait, what killed me? Oh, it's fucking little green old friendliness pellets, eh? Alright, fine. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That worked. Took some damage, but it works. Son of a bitch! No! Oh. Okay, got that. Don't have time to do that though. That sucks. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Alrighty. Oops. Well, that could have been worse. We could have died. Alright. There we go. Another puzzle solved. Oops. There we go. Wait. Did that count? I kind of don't want to know if that counted. Because if it didn't, I think I might cry. Might cry anyways. I wish we could go to like a inventory screen or something. No such luck. Oh, come on. Oh, I am so stupid. Holy shit. It's not coming from the top, it's coming from the bottom. Oh, and all this just to see if I actually uncovered, that power seal. I should really wall jump. I think that'll be faster. In fact, that's probably the actual way I'm supposed to do it. I gotta wait for... No, yeah, that's not even the right way. Alright, try again. Alright. We're gonna assume that that saved, because we got it. Don't even care. Alright, so we need to... There we go. Okay, another save. Okay. Well, at least we got a save off, right? God, my debts are gonna follow me forever. You know what? I keep on just thinking to jump, but grappling makes a lot more sense. Like, infinitely more sense. To the point where I question my sanity about using anything but... Uh-oh. Alright, well, we had to do that, so gotta go back and hit that crystal. Which I could have seen if I was paying enough attention. Progress is progress. And I am slowly but surely losing it for the day. Oof. Let's roll. I love puzzles. It's less of a puzzle and more of just like do better at your platforming. Okay, well, it's 8 o'clock. It may seem like the end of the game. It's not. I promise. There's a lot more to this game. Because I know the twist. So, we'll be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern, whatever time it is. And we'll probably play a little later than we did today, just like we usually do on Tuesdays. And we'll do the same on Thursday, and hopefully we'll finish it off by Thursday. If not, we'll come back a week later after my little vacay. So, Kitty Cat and I hope you have an excellent night. Hope you enjoyed watching The Messenger. We will be back, tomorrow. If you'd like to leave a follow or just come back and watch some more. Have a good night, everybody.